Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is a foundation first impressions on a new foundation from the drugstore. Yes, hello. If you like first impressions on foundations from the drugstore, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And before we get started into this video, if you're not yet part of our TSQUAD family and you would like to join, it's free. Hello. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join the family, and if you have already done those two things, don't forget to comment down below hashtag TSQUADFamily. Today's video is on the new Revlon full cover color stay matte foundation. This is a new foundation that just released the market. You can only find it at some CVS and some Walgreens, I believe. I found mine on CVS and it was a mission to find it, so good luck with that. It's supposed to be a full cover matte 24-hour wear foundation, so I'm excited to share my thoughts on this baby right here. It's so cute, you know, it's like small and like very delicately, you know. With that being said, if you want to know my thoughts and how the Revlon Color Stay full coverage foundation applies, then just keep on watching. So this foundation does retail for $13.99. I did get it at CVS. It is a little bit pricier than your average, you know, foundations at the drugstore. It says it's supposed to be a full coverage matte foundation. It says it's supposed to be 24-hour wear. It says it's a comfortable wear, no flaking, no caking, and it does have a built-in primer, which I'm super excited about. It says it comes in like a tubey-like packaging for an easy on-the-go application. So it's a very small, but it does come with 1 fluid ounce. I did get mine in the shade 310 Warm Golden. I have foundation shade references down below of some of my favorite foundations. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I did try this out for 2 days already. When I went to Universal Studios, I did try this out. Real bad idea, the worst idea I have ever done in my life. Just kidding, but worst idea to try it out on a like vacation. I thought it was going to be like perfect, that way I can see like the longevity and, you know, I was going to be sweating and stuff, but no. LA is super cold right now, so it was so cold. The foundation separated on my face completely. It accentuated my pores like never before. I did went ahead and use a different primer underneath, so this time around we are not going to use a primer just for the sake of the video, and because I hadn't read that it said it already has a built-in primer, so we are not going to be using a primer here. So as you guys can see, it comes in like a moussey kind of consistency. It's not runny at all whatsoever. It's not moving. So as you can see, it's a very thick consistency. I'm going to go ahead and use the Koki 610 brush on this side of my face just so we can see how it applies with a brush. I did apply it with a beauty blender when I was on vacation, so yeah. Shade is alright. I'm just going to stipple this into my skin. It says it's supposed to be full coverage. I don't even know how much I squeezed out, but we're gonna see if we can work with it, and then if I need more, then I'll go back in. It does feel really powdery like it feels really light on the skin. That I will say. The only thing that I have on my skin today is moisturizer. I didn't put on a primer just because it did say that it has a built-in primer, so I really want to see what the primer does to my skin. I wouldn't say it's full coverage because you can still see my redness right here. I don't know if you guys are able to see, but I wouldn't say it's full coverage with the brush. On the other half of my face, I'm going to go in with a beauty sponge. This is the Morphe sponge, so I'm just going to take whatever is left on the back of my hand. And let's begin to dab. I do have a zit right there, like a really bad one too. I think it gives me a little bit more full coverage with this sponge. Keep in mind though that this sponge, to me, I feel like this sponge gives you a fuller coverage than like a beauty blender, because this one doesn't really soak the product, but it blends it out on the skin. So definitely I think the sponge gave me a little bit better coverage. I still don't like any side. Probably on camera you're not able to tell, but once I'm done with my makeup, I'll show you guys up close how it looks. I'm taking a little bit more on the back of my hand. I'm just going to use this to cover up the redness. my nose and my cheek area, which if you guys have been following my channel, you guys know I have large pores. I do have rosacea, as you saw in the beginning. So yeah, my skin is nowhere near perfect. Dragging this down my neck. Now I feel like it looks really dewy, but because I used a moisturizer, I went ahead and used the Pond's dry skin lotion, because when I got back from LA, my skin was so dry, you guys. It's crazy, but LA gives me really dry skin, and I feel like it's because it's really cold. So yeah, I did my first impressions over in LA, and my skin was really dry over there, so I did not like it. But right here, it's a whole different story depending on where you live at and how the weather is. I feel like it's going to determine if you're going to like a foundation or not. For example, if you live in LA, or if you live in like somewhere where it's like really cold weather, I feel like you won't like this. You know what I mean? It's one of those foundations that it's like really tricky. If you live in hot weather and you're really oily skin normal, I feel like you'll like this. Okay, so this is what the foundation is looking like. I wouldn't say it's giving me full coverage. I'm scared to go back in with another layer just because it's very like thick formula. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face makeup. I'm gonna finish my lower lash line, and I'll see you guys in a second. This is what the foundation is looking like. Everything obviously blended out really nicely on top of it. Now let's just talk about how it looks with everything now. I did went ahead and set it with the Coty Airspun loose powder. So this is one of those foundations where you can definitely tell that you're wearing makeup. There is happening some separation around my nose area, which usually it's rare when it happens. You can definitely not see my pores around my nose and cheek area, which in LA you were able to see them massively and crazy. It was like I had like it was bad. It looked like I have like holes all over here. But something I will say is that I do recommend this if you are super oily skin. This is going to be a great foundation for summer when it's super hot. I feel like it's going to look beautiful. Now if you are dry skin, I do not recommend this at all. You're going to look really crusty and cakey, and that's how you're going to look. A really good alternative to this one, if you're whatever skin type you are, is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This one is definitely good for any skin type, and it's not going to budge, move, crease, separate, anything. Overall, this shade really did match me. I feel like it looks good. It doesn't look bad. So here in Vegas, the foundation looks beautiful. Like I said, in LA, it was a complete disaster, and I feel like it's because of the weather. So that was it for today's first impressions on this foundation. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I do have another foundation that's new from the drugstore. That's bomb.com for any skin type. It is a matte foundation, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you're not yet part of our T Squad family so you don't miss out on that foundation first impressions / review / demo / like it, comment, share, subscribe, do everything, do the whole shebang. Let your friends know, you know, I don't know, let them know. Else I did want to mention is that I am going to be attending BeautyCon LA this July 14 and 15. I'll be there both days. In case you are there, come say hi, let's hang out, let's take a selfie. And with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. Bye guys.